Welcome to the Weymouth and Portland National Sailing Academy for the Sprint 15 National Championships. My name is Brian Drake and I am your race officer for the event. First, some COVID notices. Please pay due respect to them throughout the weekend. The changing rooms are open but limited to 12 people at a time in both male and female, but the showers are still not available. Separate toilets are open but are not to be used for changing. Please wear a face mask when you go inside. Access to the changing rooms and toilets is via a one-way system entering under the steps which come down from the cafeteria and balcony. Please exit going in the same direction. There is also a one-way system to get to the balcony and cafeteria, using the stairs nearest the Andrew Simpson Centre to go up and the stairs by the cafeteria entrance to come down. The weather forecast that I have at the time of recording on Thursday afternoon shows generally light airs with saleable winds on Sunday and Monday, but a bit questionable for Saturday. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Please read the notice of race and sailing instructions carefully, as I do not intend to cover every point now, just a few more relevant ones. We have scheduled a total of 9 races, 3 races on Saturday, 4 for Sunday and 2 on Monday. We can change the schedule if the weather forecast or other factors make it prudent. Be aware that the extra races can be sailed each day, and if so, the committee boat will flag F prior to the start of the previous race. The race area will be signalled ashore by a W flag if racing is in Weymouth Bay, or P if in Portland Harbour. The flagpole for all signals is towards the left-hand end of the Academy building as you look at it from the dinghy park. Please tally as soon as you can when tallying is opened. You will receive a tally number by email with the arrival information, and they are also on the official notice board. You need to give that number to the tally staff before going afloat. Do not go afloat before the D flag is displayed on the flagpole. This is to ensure that the safety fleet are in place ready for you. I will be informed when the D flag is displayed, as I cannot go into a start sequence for at least 30 minutes if we are in the harbour or 60 minutes if in the bay. I will monitor progress of boats coming out and allow extra time if I consider reasonable steps have been taken to get to the race area in good time. At all times on the water, you must keep 100 metres away from any moored ships or any other craft that are displaying an A flag. Also, under a local bylaw, you may not sail at any time through the moorings, which are just outside the marina on the left of the exit route. The first warning signal on Saturday is scheduled for 11:55 and on Sunday and Monday 10:55. The committee boat is Jaranus, an 11-metre catamaran which you can see in its berth opposite the dinghy park. It is distinguished by a large orange pole on its port side, which is the start line indicator. The orange start line flag will be raised with one sound at least 5 minutes before the warning signal of a new start sequence. The 5 minutes can be extended if anything prevents me going into the start cycle. Courses are rectangular in shape and known as a box course. The first mark is to windward of the committee boat. Mark 2 will be set for a reach, with Mark 3 a run. From Mark 3 there will be another reach to Mark 4, which will be to leeward of the committee boat, with the gate come finishing line set the same as the start line but shorter. Please be aware that you are required to pass through the gate at the end of each lap. The number of laps to be sailed, 2, 3 or 4, will be displayed on the stern of the committee boat. Watch for the preparatory signal, which will be either U or black. You should all be conversant with the implications of each of them, but check out rules 30.3 and 30.4 if not. In both cases, if you are over the start line in the last minute before the start, you will be disqualified from that race. As you pass through the gate at the end of each lap, I can take advantage of shortening the race before the full number of laps indicated by signalling with the S flag and 2 sounds in the normal way. I can also shorten at any mark as detailed in the racing rules. To allow me to carry on with the next race without undue delay, we have included the use of the whisky flag to give stragglers a finishing position should they be holding up the starting of the next race. See Sailing Instruction 14.2. On coming ashore, please check in again at the tally station as soon as you can. You will be holding up our safety fleet if you do not do so promptly. The protest time limit is 60 minutes after the finishing time of the last boat in the last race of the day in the harbour, or 90 minutes if in the bay. A competitor's WhatsApp group has been set up for the event and can be accessed from the link in the sailing instructions. Should you have any questions you need to ask me about race management, please send an email to the address given in the sailing instructions and we will post a response as soon as we are able. I hope very much that you all have an enjoyable weekend.